What's up, everybody? It's Joe Heineman again. We're going over best submission practices for care provider services, and I can't stress enough how important this process is, how important it is to our underwriting team, our underwriters, how important it is to you at the end of the day, because all this will do is if we button this up and we're rock solid here, it's just going to increase our efficiency, increase turning things around for you guys, getting terms, getting quotes, getting you feedback so you can relay that to your prospects, to your clients, etc. I've been in your shoes. I know that some of this information can be painful to obtain. I get it, I understand. Especially on a new business front, you're not walking on eggshells, but you don't want to just vomit on someone with all these questions to answer, right? I mean, you want to be strategic, you want to be surgical, but I encourage you, utilize this as a wedge in the deal, right? So, hey, Mr. or Mrs. Insured, I got a program that I really want to provide you. They're very competitive. You haven't seen them before, most likely. I know that other broker's not bringing them to the table. They need a little bit more information. I guarantee you 9 times out of 10, if you say something like that, they're going to get you that information. And then, again, it just speeds things up. So I'm going to try to keep this short and concise. Like my old boss used to tell me, be consistently persistent, be relentless in your pursuit of your new business opportunities. You're going to get punched, you're going to get thrown down. If we get punched, we get thrown down all the time too, but we get up and we push forward, right? So I encourage you guys to do the same. Number 1, Accord apps. So this is for our systems, right? So we're taking the Accord apps, we're taking the information you guys put on the Accord apps, we're sucking that data out and we're loading it up into our systems, and then our underwriters take over from there. So very important that the Accords are included in the submission. Number 2, 5 years of losses. It says 5 years, right? So this does not say 2 years, it does not say 1 year, it does not say no loss history. We request 5. It's industry standard. Now, I realize this is not a blanket statement. There's some circumstances where a business has only been operating for 3 years. Well, of course, they're not going to have 5 years of losses, but in general, on a bird's eye view approach, we're asking for 5 years of losses. Number 3, probably, in my opinion, what I see missing most often is the supplemental apps. Now, we have our own version of supplemental apps. We prefer our app with the submission. All that will do is speed things up. Now, we also want to be easy to work with, right? So yes, we will consider other carrier apps. We will, take that information. There might be some additional questions, but yes, if you have apps from other carriers, please send them to us. We're going to utilize that information and go from there. These start items, let me check time real quick. These start items, they're not hard requirements, but they're so crucial and they help us out tremendously. So expiring premium, we want to know, this information because it provides us a good indication on if we can be competitive. And if we can be competitive, fantastic. What's the target? Where do we need to be to win, right? We trust our agents, we trust you guys to provide us that information. We want to get there for you, and if we can, we're going to do it. But if we're not competitive and we can't get to your target, we're going to let you know that too, and let you know quickly so you guys can pivot, find other solutions, etc. We want to be able to have that quick communication because it's just as important as a quote sometimes, right? Lastly, need by date. This is important. You're setting up meetings with your clients, with your insureds before the X date. You need some time to digest our quotes, to do your own proposal, to ask questions, make revisions, etc. We want to make sure everything's buttoned up for you guys before you step foot in the door and try to sell our product. So, be a little bit realistic, right? I mean, if it's a December 1st X date, don't say you need it by, May 15th. I think we can all agree that that's a little bit unrealistic, but let us know when you need terms or feedback by, and we'll make sure to do that for you guys. So yeah, best submission practices for CPS, not too difficult. If you have any questions, please reach out to me. I'll make sure my email, my phone number is in the bio, in the description, and thanks for watching.